This is... Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Here we go. It'll be the Pelicans off the tip. Here's Quickly. Outside Mitchell. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Maxey. There's the three. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
Quickly with the ball. Outside McDaniels. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Maxey. Giving them some good production. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Picked by Smith. And it's Ball off the drive. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 2. And here's Porter outside. McDaniels with some nice D. And it's Green with the ball for the Pelicans. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And here's Porter. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Ball no good. Now Quickly. Driving inside. Outside McDaniels. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. And, guys, Coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. BA?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass the ball. Outside Maxey. To end the cold spell. Pelicans cleared away. Stolen by Ball. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Back to Maxey. Pass to Ball. Outside Maxey. Williams with the screen. And Maxey, here we go. Williams' shot is good.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Right side Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 2. Williams with it. Now Okongwu defending. And he jams it home with authority.
You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Mitchell. And again, New Orleans no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Now here's Williams. 5 to shoot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And Williams punches it home.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Here's quickly. Back to Okongwu. Great D that time from Porter.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Maxey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, BA. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Pelicans trail by 4. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Picked up by Okongwu. Pass to Green. From 20 feet. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Over the years, we've seen that Draymond can shoot, but for him, it's just about finding consistency and confidence in his jumper.
Here's Sims. Portis, left side. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's McDaniels. Averaging around 5 points a game. Quickly with the ball. Rips it home off a terrific move.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Reeves. Still without a bucket. Portis for three. Green with the defensive effort. The Pelicans trail. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
Ball outside. Outside Reeves. Spins. Here's Sims. Okongwu with the rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Lets it go from the wing. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Pass to Portis. Ball outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries to spin move. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell, good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Reeves. Guarded by Quickly. Inside. Portis down low. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Pelicans lead by 5. And here is Green. Quickly outside. Takes the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ball looks over the floor. Outside Reeves. Off target with the 3. Now Mitchell. He's got 6. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Sims. Kings trail by 5. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ball outside. Down low. Here's Portis. Over Green. And that does it for the first quarter. The Pelicans on top. They're up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Pass to Maxey. Over Conley. And it's Maxey missing. New Orleans leading by 5. Outside Johnson. Back to Conley. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Pass to Sims. Back to Maxey. Stolen by Conley. He takes it in. Ingles from outside. The rebound by Nesmith. And it's the Kings ball. 7-point differential. Maxey surveys. Back to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. And the Pelicans with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Ingles with it. Portis picks him up. Johnson. It's hauled in by Portis. And Maxi's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 7. Pass to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Maxey. He's got 7. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
There's the screen by Johnson. It's Ingles with the drive. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. BA?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. And it's Maxey missing. New Orleans leading by 10. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Portis the screen. To the left wing. Outside Reeves. They need this. Stolen by Ingles. It's Johnson with a drive. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. Johnson's got 5.
For wings like Johnson, driving in, using the bounce effectively, it's a huge thing to have that in your toolbox.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And so here's Sacramento. 15-point game. Outside Maxey. Pass to Porter. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 7 points in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Maxey. Out to the right wing. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Sims. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
A good look from Johnson. The rebound by Sims.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Pass to Porter. Outside Maxey. Outside Reeves. Outside Maxey. Shoots from 12. Outside for Porter. Now Smith. Covered by Johnson. Smith in the high post. No points so far. And here's Porter outside. Can't get it to drop.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Johnson for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
For three.
Johnson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Williams on the wing. Outside Porter. Smith in the high post. Pass to Williams. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 17-4 run. Outside Johnson. No one near him. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to Porter. Five on the clock. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
Morris sets a screen. Ingles from outside. Rebound by Sacramento.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Ball. Smith outside. Now Williams. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Morris outside. Morris sets a screen. Conley on the attack. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Maxey. Kings trail by 16. Pass to Ball. With the drive. Outside Porter. Williams with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here's Morris. And here's Horton Tucker. Maxey covering. And the basket by Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker's got his first points of the night.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Williams. Ball outside. For 3. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident from there.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Substituting on the court.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. .116 left to play in the first half. And again, New Orleans, no good. Kings trail by 13. Outside Maxey. And they call an illegal screen here.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Back to Quickly. And he lobs it up top. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Outside Maxey. Williams with the screen. Here's Maxey. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And a big reason why they're behind is because of the turnovers.
The Pelicans lead by 15. Mitchell with the ball. He has 6. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
To the wing, right side. And here's a Kongwu for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so that's the end of the first half. The Pelicans on top, up by 15. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here's Ball. Left side Maxey. Over Quickly. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 11.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Free throw line jumper. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Kings trail by 15. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Quickly. And it's New Orleans with another.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Pass to Smith. Ball outside. Shot clock at 5. Kongwu with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 17. Here's Green. Covered by Smith. Quickly deciding where to go with it. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Kongwu with the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Outside Porter. Takes a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Porter's got 5 now.
Yeah, guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
On the wing Quickly. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And during the first few seasons of Immanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to review the game plan. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Kings. They trail by 18. Pass to Reeves. Fires the three. Buries it from three. Reeves has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Portis the screen. Unable to get that one. Good D by Kangwoo. The Pelicans lead by 18. Quickly, right side. Tipped away. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. And here's New Orleans now. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Neesmith on the wing. Beyond the arc. McDaniels with some nice D.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Mitchell. Floats one. McDaniels got room. Second shot opportunity. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Okongwu. Buries it down low. Okongwu's got 11 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now Ball. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to George. To stop the run. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
To the right side. Okongwu has the open look. Can't nail the jumper. And it's the Kings with the ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's Portis, high post. Pass to Reeves. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Green. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. 6 points for him.
Donovan Mitchell.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
And as defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring, Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Left side, Johnson. And it's New Orleans with another.
He's becoming a more potent offensive threat. When Johnson is catching and firing, it helps him get into a rhythm.
To the inside. Here's the pick. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a three. Gets the three to fall. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Now here's Conley. Averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Ingles. Now Johnson. Lets the three fly. Not going to go that time. Here's Ball. Portis the screen. Outside Neesmith. Fires from deep. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Ingles. The kick out to Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson showed he can act as a sixth man if needed, Richard.
Not every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson brings the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
Pass to Portis. Outside Reeves. Back to Portis. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Outside Nesmith. Off target from three-point range. The Pelicans lead by 20. Morris with it. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Ball. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Reeves with the ball. He's got 5. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Johnson inside. Morris finds some space. And that's good from 17 feet. Morris has got his first points of the game.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
It's Portis, high post. Right side Reeves. Over to the wing. To the paint. Oh, Morris with a steal. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Sacramento. "40 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Ball. Outside Reeves. They still need this. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Reeves has got 7.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
And here's Johnson. He's got 15. The shot no good. Now Portis. He gets it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's New Orleans. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Pelicans lead by 18. Outside Johnson. Outside Horton Tucker. From behind the arc. The rebound by Nesmith. Ball outside. Pass to Portis. Banked it in off the glass.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's New Orleans. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Morris sets a screen. Up top, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Pass the ball. Portis a screen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Keldon Johnson.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
New Orleans leading by 13. Outside Johnson. Back to Horton Tucker. The open shot by Ingles. And the Pelicans miss again.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Ball outside. Portis a screen. Outside Neesmith. From downtown. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. And it's New Orleans ball. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Here's Johnson. It's down. His seventh make in 13 attempts today.
Given the opportunity, Keldon Johnson, look, this man can absolutely light it up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Thank you for that, Allie. Outside Maxey to the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Outside Johnson. The three ball. Williams grabs the board. Kings trail by 13. Outside Maxey. Smith outside. The three is up. No good on the shot.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Johnson on the wing. Puts up a three. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Porter. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
They set the screen. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this is what Johnson is capable of when he has the green light.
From deep, Reeves. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Left side Conley. Outside Horton Tucker. Johnson for three. He can't hit that time.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Picked by Smith. Outside Porter. Dives for it. Here's Reeves. Here's Williams. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Now here's Conley. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Johnson's got 10 points in just the second half.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Spins. With the spin. And that one is hammered home.
This is why so many, including myself, are excited about Maxey's future, showing how phenomenal of a scorer he can be.
Here's Conley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look here.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Smith right side. Outside Porter. Pass to Williams. Left side Maxey. Okongwu with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for New Orleans. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here.
Pelicans substitution.
Here's Mitchell.
Number 5.
With the teardrop. And the shot goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. New Orleans leading by 17. Quickly outside. Outside Mitchell. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Mark Williams. That free throw is good from Mitchell. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Here's quickly. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Porter from outside. Okongwu with the rebound. And it's New Orleans ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Left side Maxey. Williams with the screen. To the inside. Okongwu with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 22. Here's quickly. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. The three. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Williams on the wing. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
And here's New Orleans now. Outside McDaniels. Back to quickly. Outside Mitchell. Outside for Green. From outside the arc. Hauled in by the Kings.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Keldon Johnson.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. New Orleans dictating the flow. McDaniels with it. So New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.